What's up, guys? It's Dustin back with a quick video. Something I want to start doing here on the channel. I thought it would be cool to do collection updates. I see a lot of people do these. They're always fun. Gives you a chance to talk about music that you might otherwise not talk about. Um, I got a little stack of CDs, couple movies. Just go through these real quick. These are fun videos. I don't know how often I'm gonna do them. I guess when I acquire enough stuff that warrants a video, I'll do these. I was gonna do one once a week, but I think that might be a little much. Anyway, jump right in. Show you the stuff I picked up over the past couple of weeks. We'll start with the. These aren't really new releases, new-ish releases, we'll say. How about that? First off, the brand new Cradle of Filth album, Screaming of the Valkyries. This is their first one in a couple of years. They got that song To Live Deliciously on this one, inspired by The Witch. Look at Danny. Look at everybody. Huh? New Cradle of Filth. Cool packaging, as always. Cradle always delivers on the packaging. All right, so that. Up next, the new one from Steven Wilson, The Overview. Been a fan of this guy's for a long time. Love The Raven That Refused to Sing. Love Hand Canati Rose. Actually saw him on that tour. Got to meet him. It was a really cool experience. But this is his newest one. It's comprised of two very lengthy tracks. Objects Outlive Us at 23 minutes and The Overview at 18 minutes. Got a plane flying over, so you're going to get noisy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for new releases. They're not even new releases. Those just came out in the past, couple of weeks. But those are the newest that, as far as new stuff, the newest stuff that I picked up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this one over with. I don't usually buy into hype, especially when it comes to pop music. But I saw this for ridiculously cheap, and I was like, why not give this a listen? And kind of expected to hate this. I'm not gonna lie. But it didn't. There's actually a couple songs on here that I think are really cool. I like Pink Pony Club. I like Casual. I don't know jack shit about Chapel Roan other than this record. And she had like a massive set at like, I don't know, what was it, like Bonnaroo or Lollapalooza or something. And she blew the fuck up. But yeah, Pink Pony Club. Keep on dancing. All right, these next couple were straight up like dollar store, not dollar store, but dollar thrift store finds, and just some catalog stuff that I thought was worth a buck. Come on, man. Who drinks a whiskey drink? Who drinks a vodka drink? These guys are like actually like a punk band. A lot of their stuff I don't think is very Tub Thumper esque, but always loved this album. Counting Crows, Recovering the Satellites. This was the follow up to their debut, August and everything after. This has a long December on it, but it's also got some really great songs. Goodnight Elizabeth is really great. Daylight Fading. Angels of the Silence is the first single they put out off this. Always liked this album. I saw it for $1, and even though it's got a nice little zigzag crack in it, still definitely worth it. Great album. Love it. One of my favorite Green Day albums. I love this album. Um, of course, this had the massive Good Riddance on it. Nice Guys Finish Last, Hitching a Ride's on here. But some of the deeper cuts, like the Grouch and Hoshinka, it's a really fun Green Day record. Really kind of diverse Green Day record. There's like some surf rock on here and just some, some different sounding stuff. Nimrod, love that album. This was actually a gift. A buddy of mine just showed up and was like, here, have not just a copy of Megadeth, but a signed copy. Signed by Mustaine and Ellefson. This is Endgame. I actually think I saw Megadeth on this tour, but cool album. So fuck yeah. Thanks, Ryan. If you see this, fucking awesome, man. Appreciate that. This is totally weird, but I saw this in the store many times and I had heard of it, so I decided to pick it up. And it's honestly the thing that I've probably listened to the most. It is Mother Earth's Plantasia. This is a album composed by a musician named Mort Garson. The album was designed for plants to listen to, and it was only available initially through a plant store a store that sold houseplants in Los Angeles, I believe. And I believe it was also available through a department store with the purchase of a certain brand of mattress. I believe it was Sears, and those were the only places you could get this. But it just recently got a reissue, and this is really cool, man. Just instrumental Moog music. All the songs are named after plants. We have Symphony for a Spider Plant, Baby's Tears Blues, Ode to an African Violet. Just really cool stuff, and just, instrumental. Stony baloney. It's good for that. Love this album. Love this band. Saw them on this tour, and I've wanted a physical copy of this album forever. Finally got Duran Duran's All You Need Is Now. This is such a fucking great album, man. The title track, the closing track, Before the Rain, is fantastic. The Man Who Stole a Leopard. Love that song. Love these guys. Everything they put out is gold, and this one is no exception. All You Need Is Now, Duran Duran. I'd owned 2 records by this artist previously. Kind of got on a little kick of hers, and I knew this was one of the critically acclaimed ones. Talking about PJ Harvey, Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea. What do I have? Hold on, give me a second. They're right here. My PJ Harvey collection out. So I'd owned To Bring You My Love, Forever. Love this album. And then I heard the song Catherine, which I was just instantly taken with and instantly picked up, Is This Desire. Huge fans of both of those. So I figured this was the logical next step. I know this album's critically acclaimed and, it's one of her biggest, but it is a fantastic record. Definitely some Patti Smith traces on here, and I just really, really enjoyed it. All right, that's it for the CDs. I picked up a cassette. Quick shout out, by the way. Some of this stuff, including the PJ Harvey, the Plantasia, some of the other stuff. But if you guys are ever in Carytown, Richmond area, be sure to stop in, check out Plan 9 Records. They have an awesome selection of CDs, new and used. And they got vinyl, they got cassettes, they got all kinds of stuff. Speaking of cassettes, this cassette came from there. This is probably my favorite album by this dude. I have the CD, but I saw the cassette. Had to snatch Alice Cooper's Constrictor, a promotional copy of it at that. But this is such a great fucking album, man. I love this. Trick Bag, Great American Success Story, Man Behind the Mask, Teenage Frankenstein, every Life and Death of the Party. Every song on here is a banger. Alice Cooper Constrictor. If you never heard this one, give it a listen. This album fucking rules. And then we got some movies. I found a Dario Argento DVD. I actually just watched this the other night. Very, very strange movie with Jennifer Connelly and I'm having a brain fart. Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis from the Halloween series. But Jennifer Connelly, Dario Argento. There's actually an Iron Maiden song that plays in this, which I thought was kind of cool because I'd never heard Iron Maiden in a movie. Like, I've never heard their music featured in a movie, but Flash of the Blade in here, Phenomena. If you've seen Suspiria, stuff like that, you would definitely dig it. This movie was actually released under a different title. I think it was like an alternate cut with some additional footage, and it got released under the title of Creepers. But Phenomena, check it out. And then last but certainly not least, the Criterion Collection just issued this, and I picked it up. It's worth picking up just for the cover alone. Look at that. Tell me that isn't a beauty. Godzilla vs. Biollante. I just watched this movie the other night. It's absolutely fucking nuts. From 1989. But look at that cover. That is glorious. Such a cool movie. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got time for. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. All that good stuff. Peace.